Hi, Matt Gibson, 4x4 Accessories and Tyres in the UK. So, out in beautiful Asia, and I'm going to be lucky enough to drive our new development car, the Ford Ranger Wildtrak, and here it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about some of the features inside, some of the very, very cool stuff actually, and how it drives. But more importantly, I'm going to talk to you about all the amazing, cool accessories that we've got coming for this vehicle. So just thought I'd do you a little video, quite exciting. So today we're at one of our suppliers, looking at our development car, which if there was eagle-eyed people can see, the new Ford Ranger Wildtrak. Just going to talk to you a little bit about drivability, what sort of products and everything we've got coming for it as well. So first drive of this car, very, very comfy. It feels a lot different to the T6 model. Everything feels more modern. There's another little video that we've done over the last couple of days that we've posted as well that shows this new infotainment system, which is very, very cool. But sat here driving it, it's very, very spacious. Everything's a bit more minimalist, and it's just to be honest, it's a nice place to be. There is some features that have carried over. The gear lever and everything down here is very, very similar to the T6, but this new digital dash just makes it like a very, very modern car, but still having that pickup feel. So, drivability. First I want to talk about engines. So the one that we're driving now is the 2-litre bi-turbo. Very, very similar power output to its predecessor, the T6. So just over 200 brake horsepower, as you all know. Now I'm very, very excited to drive the V6 because even this 2-litre with this 10-speed gearbox is fantastic. If you were driving a high-end German car, you would not be disappointed. It's got a very, very similar feel. So as you all know, with this car, they've widened the track by around about 50mm, altered the suspension, improved that as well, and it actually feels a lot more stable. You can actually feel, I know it's only 50mm, but you can actually feel that it's a lot more sturdy on the road. Now, brakes. Again, we know it's automatic, it needs a good braking system because you don't have that engine braking coming down the gears as you do in the manual. But what you've also got is, on this car, on the Ranger, for the first time, is its front and rear discs and pads. So as we know, pretty good on the T6 and the previous models, but it's just that added thing of extra braking on the back. Power delivery. So 2-litre diesel, bi-turbo, just feels very, very refined, very smooth. Power delivery is instant. It's just, again, I keep saying, but you don't actually realise the size of vehicle that you're driving. Just feels like a normal car. Suspension, I'm on quite a rough road here, and the suspension on this vehicle just takes all that out. Don't get me wrong, you can still feel it, but it just feels very, very nice and very refined. As you may be able to tell, we are test driving this vehicle out in Asia. And the most important thing when you're driving out here is aircon. Now, the aircon in this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually freezing. I'm dreading stepping outside. The infotainment that lets you control all the heating systems and everything here is incredible. So what we'll do is we'll turn it round, we'll show you, and have a little bit of a talk through this infotainment for you as well. Now, I'm a little bit of a tech geek, and one of the biggest things for me, even when I'm purchasing a vehicle for myself, is technology and sound system. So I'm just going to talk you through this now. So very cool little feature on here, little messing around when you sat in a car park and you're bored drawing pictures. But normal functionality you can see on this quick slider down here. So for those of you that aren't an Apple fan, you've got Android Auto on there as well. AM and FM radio. You've got your normal Bluetooth connection, but for those that you've got iPhones, which is literally most of the world, you've got Apple CarPlay. And one of the big things is that, when I get back into it, one of the big things with it is wireless. So I've had cars over the past 3 or 4 years, which you need to plug in USB, everything, and it connects and brings up this system. But it's just a lot cooler with it being wireless. And down here as well, you've got a wireless charger. Apple CarPlay, what an amazing feature on this vehicle. very user friendly. It is like mirroring your iPhone onto this huge infotainment screen. So I'm just on the main screen here. For those of you that haven't used Apple CarPlay before, you've got your phone, you've got your Apple Music, you've got Apple Maps, Messages, and what you've also got, as you can see down there, Calendar. Now, not all apps from your phone work on it, it's only the selected ones as well. So Music, which I use all the time, you've got WhatsApp there, Waze, Teams, and Zoom on there as well. Now, one of the best things about this is, for safety reasons, what you can do is you get a text message into the car or a WhatsApp, the Siri will read it to you, but also the Hey Siri function should work as well. Hey Siri. You can see when it comes up and it will say, please message Dad.
What do you want to say?
Okay. And then you can dictate a text message there.
Your message to Dad says, and then you can dictate a text message to them. Ready to send it?
No, cancel.
Okay, I won't.
So you can literally control your phone using the Siri function. You can reply to WhatsApp instead of messages. You can say, I'm not going to say it because she's going to wake up again, but you can tell it to ring anybody. You can tell it to play music in your Apple Music rather than your Spotify, because that, for some reason, that function doesn't work. But just very 21st century, very cool, and not what you expect in a pickup, to be honest. So one of my favourite features on this vehicle. I've done you a little bit of review of the car, so that's Ford's job. The real reason why we're out here with our development car in Asia is to talk about the amazing, exciting products that we've got coming. And let me tell you, there is the range that we are going to have for this vehicle is going to be unbelievable. We already had, for its predecessor, over 250 individual products, but this time it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, and there's going to be more. And just to name a few, we've got the standard stuff. We've got canopies, we've got wheels, tires, suspension upgrades, we've got all the other little bits of trim on there. You've got wind deflectors, bonnet guards. We're looking at producing our own winch bumpers, we're doing roof pods, arches, everything. So what you've already seen from us in the past, we're going to step it up another level, and the product range is going to be unbelievable. Not only that, the reason why we're out here and we're developing these products so quickly is what we want for, and we think it's probably going to be around about January when the car actually arrives in the UK, is you can have all this stuff. It's already going to be sat in our warehouses up in Leeming in North Yorkshire, and we've got a lot of warehouse space up there, about 150,000 square foot, and it's going to be full of new products ready for you to drive your new Ranger straight out the showroom, straight to us to have all this stuff bolted on. Arches, all different colour coded arches. We're probably going to have 5-6 different sets of arches. The list is going to be absolutely endless. So please visit us at 4x4at.com. There is already a page set up for the 2023 Ranger. All the products over the next few weeks are going to be listed, and as we get them through, you're going to see cool photography that's going to give you confidence in what we're doing. So if you want any more further details, you can contact myself, you can contact any of the team at 4x4. I've been Matt Gibson. Thanks for listening.